The other day, I accidentally took a sip of expired soda. Don't ask. And it tasted like absolute caca, like shit from a butt. And it probably had like one carbonation bubble in it as well. And the minute the flavor of booty hit my tongue and I looked at the date, I was sent into an OCD tizzy for hours. My mind was racing with thoughts like, did I just drink mold? Am I gonna get sick? And why the hell did it taste so bad? But the only thought that could help me get through this anxiety attack was something that my sibling told me that I never even thought of. There are people in this world that purchase old expired soda and drink them just to taste some old limited edition flavor from Mountain Dew in 2008. And I'm not gonna lie, that quickly reminded me that I'm 10 toes behind these people, because I do in fact have a soda flavor that I would sell my kidney to taste again, and that is Starlight Coca-Cola. Starlight Coca-Cola is, I'm not joking, the best Coca-Cola flavor that exists in the entire world. It was a limited time flavor that came out in 2022, and I'm not joking, it tastes like Skittles, it tastes like magic, and it tastes like glorious days. And it is incredible and irreplaceable, and I am yearning for another taste of it. But the thing is that Starlight Coke will probably never return. It was like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I will say I am quite grateful that I was alive and able to try it whenever I did. But if I had to live my whole life not having had tried Starlight Coca-Cola, I would be like mentally deranged. I mean, I am mentally deranged, but like a different kind of mentally deranged, where I'd be like violent. Starlight Coke is labeled to be space flavored, so nobody actually knows what the actual flavor notes are, but a lot of people are saying that it is a mix of cotton candy and vanilla. I tasted Skittles, but whatever you guys say. And this combination sounds a little bit too easy, so I might have to try that later. And Starlight Coca-Cola was actually the first of a little trend that Coke did, where they did a bunch of limited time flavors back to back to back. And once they saw the success with Starlight, they were like, let's see what else we could whip up. They had a Rosalia collaboration called Move, I think, that tasted like literal shea butter lotion, as well as a Dreamland flavor Coke. They had Ultimate, they had Marshmallow, not the flavor, the DJ. Even Oreo Coke a few years later. And yes, I tried it. And yes, I still have one in my fridge because nobody in my house could be bothered to drink it because it tastes like watery chocolate with bubbles in it. There are a few more, obviously, that I don't care about. And I haven't tried because drinking any other Coca-Cola flavor, limited time edition flavor, tastes like carbonated poop water whenever it's not Starlight Coke. I'm sorry. One surprising outcome, actually not surprising, of the marathon of limited time flavors that they were doing was customers were begging Coke to bring back the flavors that they liked the most. And I would like to mention that I believe that Starlight Coke was the most popular. For example, on the Coca-Cola Instagram, they made a post. People were going back, I'm not kidding, every single day to comment, bring back Starlight, bring back Starlight. And you know what? I can't lie. I was one of those people. But you know what? I would show you, but they deleted all of the posts of Starlight Coke. Suspicious? I don't know. Maybe they are just tired of the comments, but maybe they're bringing it back. Probably not. But a girl can dream. They still kept up the Rosalia Move post, so I guess nobody really cared for that one. But the Starlight Coke had to go. Interesting. I also just want to really briefly say I tried to use the Wayback Machine to go look, and every single time it would not go through. And it works with every other Instagram account that I tried, but the Coca-Cola Instagram specifically is not letting me look at it. I don't know what that means, but I'm not going to say anything else because I'm scared. Like I mentioned, Starlight Coke was a pretty popular flavor, and I'm not the only person who went buck wild for it. I found this account on TikTok that is an exclusively Starlight Coke fan, and they're even more desperate than me to drink Starlight Coke because they literally drank a rusted can of Starlight. And you know what? I'm not mad at them.
So I just drank all 7.5 fluid ounces of the love of my life here. I shouldn't have done that. So it's not supposed to have little floaties in it. You can definitely see that. I don't know what that is, but I did just drink an entire can of it. I'm scared. Oh my god.
I hope for my Starlight Coker sister. Whoa. Coker sister. I hope that for my Starlight Coke sister that it isn't mold or rust, and hopefully it's just like little sugar sediments at the bottom, but that really scared me. Coke is not the only brand to have done limited edition flavors, obviously. Lay's, Kellogg's, Pop-Tarts, Baskin-Robbins. Oh my god, please bring back 11's Haven. The Stranger Things collaboration and the waffle cone flavored ice cream. Dude, I am lactose intolerant and I would eat a tub of that. No lactate. And I'm sure a zillion more brands have done it. But bro, the Pop-Tart one has me so fucked up, and you wanna know why? My all-time favorite flavor of Pop-Tart is a sugar cookie that was only released during Christmas time because it would have like pictures of Christmas themed stuff, like a Christmas sweater or the Pop-Tart guys like doing snowy things, right? And it was only available for about a month. And whenever it's gone, I have to wait an entire calendar year. I'm not gonna buy it in bulk and then let it sit in my pantry and expire. Girl, I'm not eating expired food. I'm sorry, that's just not happening. So if I miss out on the Pop-Tarts that are only available for 1 month, I am stuck sitting for a whole 12 months until it comes back again. Oddly enough, I was checking around this winter like, where's my Pop-Tarts? Where is my Pop-Tarts? And they're not there. Nowhere to be found. And why is that? But look at this. They changed it from being a winter exclusive flavor to being a spring flavor. Hello? You can't just put a beach ball on it and say that it's a spring flavor. That pisses me off. If it's this popular, it should be available year round. Another bone I have to pick is with energy drinks. Because why can I only get the best flavors of Alani and Red Bull in December? I have been trying to fill a void in my life for months because I haven't had an energy drink as good as the Ice Vanilla Berry and the Winter Wonderland. The Winter Wonderland, I'm not kidding, was the best Alani I've ever had, ever. And then they just bring in new seasonal flavors for the spring, like grapefruit or wild berries. Like, I'm absolutely screwed right now. As I am a Red Bull connoisseur, I checked the Reddit to see what everyone was saying about it and about the seasonal flavors as well. And first of all, I saw everybody mentioning one of my other favorite Red Bull flavors, the dragon fruit flavor, and I loved it. It was so good, and I used to get it at Sonic. I think they still have it there, so I guess I could just go back and get it there. But they removed it from the stores and they replaced the green flavor with freaking elderflower. I am pained by this loss because it was so delish. In the Reddit, someone was asking about the lore of the green cans, and apparently dragon fruit wasn't popular enough. How is it not popular enough if they sell it at Sonic? So they just replaced it with another popular seasonal flavor. Who the hell is drinking elderflower? I'm not kidding. I've never seen anybody drink an elderflower Red Bull. Here, B Daddy says, when one of the seasonal flavors performs well, they make it a permanent flavor, sometimes replacing a low-performing pre-existing flavor. Elderflower was the summer 2024 seasonal flavor, and it performed well enough to become a permanent flavor. Since dragon fruit wasn't as popular, they got rid of it and rebranded elderflower as a new green edition. However, rumor is the blueberry flavor will be replaced by the Ice Vanilla Berry, which was a winter 2024 flavor. I want to see it before I say anything, but if this is true, I'm gonna And you would not believe that I am not the only bitch who went feral for the Ice Vanilla Berry. And we got this guy who must have literally purchased every single Ice Vanilla Berry that has ever existed, and that is why they were sold out whenever I was looking for them. And I feel pretty similar to this user here. That's all I have to say. And there is even a user on here who is spending hundreds of dollars secondhand to get the Ice Vanilla Berry. For a 24 pack, they are spending $200. For 12, it's $114. What is going on? No. And not only is everybody in allegiance with my love for Ice Vanilla Berry, everybody also has the disdain for the new seasonal flavors. Red Bull, I love you so much. Just give us what we want though. And I want that Ice Vanilla Berry. And I don't want grapefruit. Dude, this guy using it as drain cleaner is crazy. Also, this was the first one that showed up whenever I opened the Reddit. This flavor is really bad, guys. I suggest you don't buy any at all. And I don't know if that's a tactic for everybody to not buy them so they can keep it all for themselves, or if they genuinely hate it that much that they had to come to the Reddit and talk about it. Lay's also does a bunch of limited time flavors. I have tried a bunch of cool ones like Cool Ranch Dorito flavored Lay's chips. There was a Funyun one too, and Cheetos as well. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care for limited edition chip flavors. I'm not that big into chips. I don't know if anybody else experiences that, but like whenever I eat chips, I like will eat 3, right? So bomb. And then I keep eating it and they all start tasting the same. And then I'm like, I'm gonna stop, right? And then I never get a craving for it ever again, because every single time I look at the bag, I know what it tastes like. I don't even need to try it. I know how it's gonna be, and it's good, right? But it's like, is it worth it if I could literally taste it right now just by looking at it? And I don't have that thing whenever you like look at things and get a flavor in your mouth. No, it's just pure memory from my really delicious juicy brain. I do actually understand like the business and marketing side of making limited time flavors though, especially seasonal flavors that are like holiday exclusive, like at Starbucks with the pumpkin spice latte, or with cereal brands that have like the blueberry and the Count Chocula. I don't think that people would be purchasing it year round, and I think it's also good to have like hype around it before it arrives, especially with like the pumpkin spice latte. People are like, oh my god, I cannot wait to taste the PSL. It's cold outside, it feels like pumpkin spice weather, right? And that helps generate a lot of sales and increase the demand for it. For example, the McRib is a sandwich that is at McDonald's, which used to be a permanent menu item, but was removed in 1985 due to poor performance. But it is brought back seasonally around the fall, and thank God! The farther that stinky sandwich is from me, the better. I don't know why every single man that has ever been in my life is obsessed with the McRib, and it grosses me out so bad. I hate the McRib. I hate the McRib. I hate the McRib. And if you like it, good for you. Just stay where you are. I can't let you get close. But now that it's brought back seasonally, people feel the need to try it because it'll be gone in a couple of months, so they're like, better get on it. But the seasonality of the McRib has caused McDonald's to generate more revenue from the McRib that literally had poor sales in the past. I think somebody in the Red Bull Reddit mentioned artificial scarcity increases demand. The McRib is an aggressively mediocre pork sandwich from McDonald's. If it was offered year-round, basically nobody would eat it. But since it's seasonal, people go out of their way to eat one when it comes back. In my opinion, I feel like far too many brands are participating in this seasonality flavors thing. A lot of these flavors aren't even seasonal. What about an iced vanilla berry is Christmas time? Hello? It could really just be sold year round. And deep down, I know it will never end, because whenever people and big companies start to see that cash from having a seasonal item, there's nothing else to say. You know, money is what drives almost every single corporation ever. But there is still a part of me that hopes that, you know, one day brands will be like, Sydney Rigatoni actually really liked the iced vanilla berry and the Starlight Coke. Let's bring that back. All this talk is making me really crave a Starlight Coke. And since they don't exist anymore, I'm thinking we should try to make one from scratch. Let's go to the kitchen. Welcome to my little bar corner. I was trying to look cool and shake up the bottle, but it was literally so freezing cold, so that's just not happening. So I already put ice in it. I have no idea what I'm doing. I got cotton candy flavor syrup. It's actually really gorgeous. There's like beautiful shimmers in it. But why did the bottle come dented? That shit freaked me out. You could see it actually looks like magic. I don't know what they put in there, and it's probably just a bunch of microplastics and I might die. But it smelled fine, so I was like, okay, let's hit it. So I put it into a little shaker thing. I don't know how much to put. I'm literally eyeballing this crap. And then I'm using vanilla because that's what all the other bitches were saying. Also smells normal. Good thing I checked, of course. And I know it has a fruity flavor, so I just added an entire pump of raspberry flavor. Yeah, that's too much syrup for how little this can is. But I poured in the entire can. It nearly overflowed, so I'm literally putting my life on the line here. You can literally see it's about to come out. And then I put the lid on. Dude, I've never done this shit in my life, obviously, because I fucking spilt it everywhere. That wasn't me though. And it's freaking cold. I took off the top part so I could strain it into my glass, and it is still brown. I thought it would be like pink from the raspberry or the cotton candy at least. No. So let's get our first sip. And I almost choked on a piece of ice right there. But okay, it tastes like Starlight a little bit. Like I'm trying to like put my finger on it, but it just tastes so much like syrup that, bro. Oh, she's throwing it back. Okay, wait, she's kind of crazy. It was decent. I don't know how much I'd make it again though. Okay, that's all. This video is sponsored by me. Do you like Steve Harvey? Howie Mandel, perchance? Well, you're gonna love Sid Harvey's newest game show. It's called Playing Game Shows on Livestream Show. We just had a 10K celebration live stream and it was so much fun. Please go watch it. I'm gonna leave the info card right here or here, and you can just click on it and it'll take you right to the video. Enjoy the rest of this video. If you watch this all the way to the end and you happen to be named Red Bull or Coca-Cola, please bring back Iced Vanilla Berry and Starlight Coke. I will buy every single can and bottle of it. and you will make a zillion million dollars from it. And if not from everybody in the population who likes it, then from me, because I cannot live without Starlight Coke and Ice Vanilla Berry Red Bull. If you guys have any obscure or unique or, you know, even common, I don't care, limited edition flavors that you have tried or missed or loved or hated, I need to know, and you need to tell me, and you need to type it below. And if you don't type it below, then I won't email the brand and ask them to bring it back. I won't do it. And if it's something that you hate and you won't tell me about it, this is confusing me. If you hate something, I'm gonna beg them to bring it back just because you didn't comment it. So got you there. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you next time. Bye. Why do I wave like this? What the hell?